everyone, and welcome back to another Storytime video. Today, I am going to be talking about a phobia that I have. Now, in a minute, I will say why I am talking about that phobia that I have and what it is. Now, I just want to preface this by saying that, of course, phobias are irrational. That's the definition of a phobia. It is an irrational fear. And sorry about that, I'm still battling some sickness. But phobias are part of what makes us human. And it's not necessarily a wonderful thing, but I like all the things that make us human, that separate us from animals and stuff like that. Animals could have phobias, but who knows? Well, we don't know yet, but, so, I hate that I have a phobia. I know not everybody has a phobia, but my phobia is needles. Now, I don't know how this phobia started. However, injections for me have been pretty difficult throughout my life. I think that my phobia is either something going into my body that I don't, and my body just does not necessarily want to go in my body. I mean, I get that vaccines are important and whatnot, but I don't know, my skin kinda, I tense up when I know somebody's about to give me a shot. And back when I was a teenager, well, when I was 15, I remember I had to have like 4 shots in one day. And the nurses had to peel me off the ceiling, well, metaphorically, in order to get me to take those shots. But I did. And so, I think that my phobia comes from, I guess my body doesn't like it when someone else besides me puts something into my body. So, but I say that, but I'm bringing this up because yesterday I had to overcome my phobia in order to get the first coronavirus vaccine. Now, just in case anybody's wondering, I got the Moderna, and I was able to overcome it by being blindfolded, and my mom was there to help me out. And I do think that it's important if people do get the vaccine, even if you're not exactly at risk. I mean, I'm 22 and I have no health problems, so I don't think the virus would kill me or really affect me. But the thing is, is that there are two main reasons why I got the vaccine. First off, it is so that we can kind of return to some form of normal or a new normal, however that presents itself. And I think I've briefly mentioned that my maternal grandparents live a couple states away from where I live. So to drive there, you have to drive 8 hours to get there. Now, because of the pandemic last year, I was not able to see them last year. And so I've not seen them since Christmas of 2019. And that is partly because they're more high risk than I am. They are in their mid 80s, or no, early 80s. They're in their early 80s. And so I got the vaccine partly so that I could see them again, because I miss seeing them. So if you're young like myself, getting the vaccine isn't just to it's to help protect people that are at risk and that might really suffer if they get it. I'm not saying that my grandparents would really suffer if they got it, but the thing is that I don't want to be potentially carrying it, have no symptoms, and then give it to them, and then have one or both of them die. I would feel bad about that for the rest of my life. So, I mean, you don't have to get the vaccine, and I'm not going to criticize anyone that doesn't get the vaccine. I mean, it's your decision. But I have a phobia of needles, and even I was able to get it. So anybody can get it. Now, granted, I had to be blindfolded, like I said, because if I see a needle and I know it's about to go into my skin, then I start to tense up, and that's not what you're supposed to do. And when I felt them stick the needle in me yesterday, I could tell that I was about to freak out. Like, I felt myself start to not breathe. Or at least not breathe normally. So I just stayed calm and breathed normally. Now, I know it kind of sucks that I had to get another one, but like I said, I would like for us to return to a time in which we are not threatened by a global pandemic. And like I said earlier, I would like to see my grandparents again because I miss them. I miss them. And so, like I said, I suggest people get it, but I'm not really going to judge you if you don't get the vaccine, but I think that you're making a mistake, partly because it's free. Sure, I have some pain in my arm via swelling at the injection site because I got mine 28 hours ago, pretty much. Because it's the top of the hour, so 28 hours, pretty much. And I, aside from maybe headaches that could actually not be related to it. Could be related to my sickness. But other than potential headaches from the vaccine itself and the soreness in my arm, I haven't felt any effects. So, but because of the blood clots in the Johnson & Johnson, the J&J, I do not recommend people get that. I recommend people get the 2-shot, either the Pfizer or the Moderna. So, but yeah, tell me what you have a phobia of personally. I mean, I expect somebody to say spiders. I'm interested to see what kind of phobias people have. And by the way, my phobia is not to the point where I can't see it. I can watch someone get injected in person, but it does make my skin crawl a little bit. And I can watch someone get vaccinated on TV, okay. And I can look at needles, okay. So it's not the sight, it's just the needle going in my body, in case you're wondering the details. But yes, so I think I've said all that I want to say. And so I'm going to wrap this video up. And see us, guys. I do believe that will do it for this storytime video. And till next storytime video, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching.